Hello and welcome to the Garian Tabletop. I am Garian Reaver and this is a Far-Ways devlog where I tell you about something from the post-apocalyptic TTRPG that I'm making. Thing is, I'm a massive perfectionist. I've only done a couple of these logs despite the weeks of work that I've done because I don't like showing off half-finished things. But that's the point of them. Showing off things that might be done, might not be, to get thoughts, feedback, and let you know I'm still working on it. With that in mind, I'm going to try and do these much more regularly, every week or two minimum, and that means they'll probably be shorter, but a lot less dense. While I've got a lot of stuff with the classes sorted, I haven't decided on how to actually showcase it. In the meantime, I've been working on stuff like player choice and options, so let's talk about that. A reminder that anything I talk about here is subject to change. The Far-Ways is being designed with a focus on player choice and options. Rolling poor stats is only a short-term issue because there are a variety of ways to increase them. The way starting stats are generated means most players should be starting with at least a few negative numbers. That's normal and intended. The idea is everyone's pretty badly off in the post-apocalypse, but the players, as they go through difficult situations, tough fights, tricky puzzles, get plenty of chances to improve themselves. At alternating levels, starting at level 2, all classes get honing. This, with the maximum level of 25, means that all players will get up to 12 chances to hone themselves. Honing represents your body or mind improving through hard work, great effort, diligent study, or slightly more unusual methods. Not an exhaustive list by any means. Examples of honing include increasing a stab by 1, gain extra hit points, improve your accuracy, move faster, gain skill points, or even a new skill entirely. And these work for organics and robots. A human might improve their observation through exercises, an android might fine-tune and streamline their processing software. Functionally identical, but suitable for any character. But this isn't the only way to improve yourself. There are also cybernetics and mutations. Cybernetics is the incorporation of robotics into an organic body. These are generally highly specialized upgrades. One-to-one they may be more potent than ordinary honing, but they're also harder to find and install. To stop cybernetics being a straight improvement over people who don't want them, players have a limited number of cybernetic slots. The only way to gain more slots is to hone. That gives you a choice. An immediate honing buff now, or a stronger one that you'll have to go find. Mutations are a somewhat random and potentially negative change, and likewise have to be sought out. But an advantage over cybernetics is that they are completely uninterruptible. Cybernetics can be hacked or disabled, but mutations are with you forever, for better or worse. Also like cybernetics, your body can only handle a certain amount. Having too many mutations in an unprepared body can be bad. You can hone to gain mutation slots, but the difference is you get 2 mutation slots for each honing. When you get hold of these mutagens, it could end up being bad, but you have more chances of getting helpful things. I'm also toying with the idea of a late level reward for using neither cybernetics nor mutations, but I'm not there yet. Specifically here, I'm talking about what you are. Player race doesn't make sense when you can have humans, robots, and octopus men in the same party, so instead we have genus and species. Genus, or genera for plural, is the overarching umbrella of what you are, and the main thing to which you're likely to refer. This gives you your inherent stat boosts and features common to all species of that genus. This is like your race in other games. Species is the more specific thing of exactly what you are, contributing additional features and potentially affecting your specific appearance. This is like your subrace. For example, you choose human as your genus, and you can choose to be a pre-poc or a post-poc human. That's your species. Taxonomically, it's not perfect, maybe it should be species and subspecies, but I think the genus-species thing adds to the sci-fi semi-realism present in other parts of the game. I'd like to know what you think. There's already got to be a certain amount of wiggle room given androids are one form of robot. Robot would be the genus and android the species. Given that the terms were intended for biological things way before the invention of self-replicating AI, maybe the benefit of the doubt is enough. The last thing I'll talk about on this is how the Far Waste handles genus-specific stat boosts. I feel I've found a way to strike a balance between genus identity and player flexibility. So far, every genus gets a total of +3 to stats. Rather than dictating exactly what these 3 are, a genus may or may not say what part of these has to be. Taking the Kraken, the aforementioned octopus people, as an example, they get a boost to intelligence. Specifically, they get a +2 and a +1 to different stats, and one of these 2 boosted stats must be intelligence. The other can be anything you want that is not intelligence. This means that your meathead octopus can take a +2 to might, but his kind's inherent intelligence is still represented. In the next few logs, I'll talk about individual genera and their abilities. If you like the sound of anything I've talked about here, come and give us a hand. I'm working on this with the help of the people over on the Gary and Reaver Discord, which is linked in the description. Come and share your thoughts or just drop in and show your support. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more board games, card games, miniatures, and TTRPGs like this, and I will catch you later.